Hey, hello everyone. Mike with Imperial Tropicals here on another fun Friday. It's getting closer and closer to Christmas time, so um, hoping everybody's not too stressed out. It's a stressful time of year, but hopefully your fish tanks are putting you at ease. So we've been getting a lot more ready this week. We got the new tanks in that I showed you last week, and now we have a lot of racks built thanks to those two guys walking behind us right there, and Elijah, who's not in that screen. But the guys have been knocking it out this week, doing a great job. So really excited about getting these tanks set up and getting fish in them. So Ahmad's on. What's up from India? So can't wait to get for you to get back in town. I know we've been saving some fish back for you. Some of that German fish that were ordered. See if I can back up. So we're getting. This is the last row. All right. So once this row is complete all the way down, we will be done with the racks for this room. We will be adding some other areas, which we'll just save that for a later date, but we will be doing a pretty nice display area over there once these racks are done. My gimbal's acting kind of wonky, but as you can see, they got this rack build. It's going to be getting tanks put on it next week. We're still waiting on some materials like the stickers and some of the wrapping for the tanks, but this one's done. So we'll be putting water in this rack next week. So, and then when those two racks are done, we'll have a third rack going in right here where all that lumber is. So what's up, John Mayberry? Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. The German order is doing really good. We've been separating out breeders. The nice thing is a lot of people, they like all males, so there's always extra males, and that leaves us lots of females for breeding. So it's it's funny you said that, Brian. I'm actually wanting to do another one just for breeding. Not quite as big as this one, but it's going to be just for breeding. So, William Winters says his fish are all doing great. That's awesome. It's been a really good shipping, lately with the weather. It looks like it's starting to get pretty cold in a few parts up north, but for the most part, it's been really good shipping so far this winter. Now we do expect, at some point it to be really, really cold, and that's going to make it a little bit more difficult, but it's nothing that we haven't done before. We got the Madoka white lips there. We saved some of those back for breeders. We can't really tell males and females 100%. I tried venting them, and even with venting them, because the females are never laid eggs before, their vent holes are really small, just like a male would be. But we're going to grow some of those guys up for breeders. And the guys were wanting to sell the females from these guys, which I've never had these protomolus before, and I like them a lot. There's only like 5 females, the rest are males, but I think we're going to save some of these protomolus species back. And then we got some Firecrest in. Those are not for sale. Those are going to be saved back for breeders. That's the strain that I've been trying to get for a lot of years. Labiotropheus, blacktop maras. These guys are small, but I think we're going to try to grow some of those guys up. These guys came in really big. The Metroclima Mara Rocks. These guys are really shy though. But they're all looking good. Some of the phenos, they're already starting to chip out. Icebergs, those guys are on fire. They're really, really aggressive though. Those males were just beating up the females really bad, so we had to separate all the females out. We got an upgrade on our German. This is the German strain of the Dragon Blood Peacock. So we'll be able to upgrade our Dragon Blood strain with some nice lineage. You can see some of these females are already holding over here. James Smith, what's up, James? I hope everything's good in Ohio. I know you guys are bound to get some cold weather here pretty soon. We're still having really, really nice weather down here in Florida. It's been like 82 degrees, so some of the whiptails, I think this came in from that Peru order. Really cool. We really like all the whiptail species. This is the longtail whiptail microps. Pretty cool. And then the centipede knife. I know one of those went out just the other day on the knife fish. See if I could get one to come out. Oh, he just came out over there. Yeah, guys like to hide back there. Really cool fish. James says he's thinking about getting one of the albino Madocos. Well, I think we have about 10 of them left. We can't tell males from females yet, but no matter what, even the females look really nice. The chameleon whiptail, those guys are awesome. And then the circular whiptails. And we got the gold striped laser cories. These guys have been doing good. We got the reticulated cory cats. So Don Gooman. My wife's like, make sure if you see Don on today to make sure you tell him thank you. We got it in the mail yesterday, Don. So I appreciate that. That's a lot of good stuff that you sent me, Don. I appreciate that. And Dan. My gimbal's getting a little wonky. Some blue neons. I miss seeing you guys up in Ohio this year, so hopefully next year we'll be able to make it up there and see you guys again. Or heck, you guys come back to Florida, bring the family with you. You guys are cool. The undue point. That male's young. He's already showing some really good color. So I'm going to try to keep up with the questions today. A flick of the wrist is asking about the pea puffers. We do have some pea puffers down here. So I think the pea puffers are right here on the left. There's not many of them left though. I see about 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like about 7 of them left in the tank. But they've done really well. Ever since they came in, we haven't had any issues with them. Quite active in the tank. In fact, I think all the other puffer types we have are gone. So got the freshwater barracuda. One of the guys, Elijah, actually bought that fish to keep around. He didn't want to see it sold, so we do have another tank of puffers right here. So they got another batch in. So we got plenty of puffers. pea puffers, that is. Cardinal tetras. These guys are still doing great. I'm try to get some of these comments and probably leave it on the Amazonas leaf fish. My gimbal's acting up. Alright, I'm going to try to get some of these questions. A flick of the wrist is going to place an order next week. So that's what Jacob was telling me before I went live. I asked him if there's anything that he wanted us to bring up. Our last day of shipping between before Christmas is probably going to be Monday of next week. Depending on what the weather is like and what everything's looking like, we're not going to probably be putting packages in the air any day after Monday of next week, just because of all the chaos with all the packages. We've had a really good, season so far for, after Thanksgiving, getting packages out with very, very, very few problems compared to how many packages we sent. But it's only going to get crazier all the way up to Christmas Day. So, just communicate with us. The guys will let you know the next time we're going to be shipping out. But as far as next week goes, I think we're going to wait until after Christmas. We'll still be shipping some out on Monday. Actually, it looks like a lot of packages out on Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, and Friday, there'll be no more shipping next week. So, man, these guys are really awesome. This is a fish that until we brought them in, I wasn't even familiar with. It's the blue neon razabora, and they're like super cool. Really, really nice fish. It makes me want to set up a planet tank here in the warehouse just to keep them around. We got some coolie loaches. You guys are doing good. Get some more of these comments answered. Kushal says he wishes COVID would end soon. I do too. I'm telling you, it's been just when you think it's getting better, all of a sudden they come up with a new strain. So it's not good. We're all ready to get our lives back to normal, and I'm ready to start having people come by the warehouse. So hopefully if people keep getting their vaccinations and they get that thing under wraps, we're going to start having people where they can make appointments, or we might even do like a Saturday grand opening or something to have people that have been wanting to come by and visit us. But right now we're still not allowing people to visit. Just we are doing the pickups, local pickup, but we're not doing like walkthroughs of the building or anything like that right now. So I'll leave it on this German blue ram and answer a few more questions. Dan Cope, good morning. Yeah, Ahmad, I'm gonna keep those female anectons. Those are really nice. Really nice. Jerry Collins from Iowa. I know it's got to be getting cold in Iowa. Brian P. talking about the new building. I mentioned earlier, I wouldn't mind having Mike Bernard's breeding room's gotten really small because of all the new fish that we're breeding. So I think that's going to be something that we have to start thinking about, because for us to be able to breed all these new types, we're going to need more breeding tanks. We got the selling room covered because everything in here is a selling room for selling. So we're going to need more breeding tanks for all these new different types. We are going to be utilizing the warehouse for breeding though until we get more space. We're going to dedicate, you know, like the German rack right there with all the German fish. We've already got a bunch of new groups set up on it, so that's going to give us like 66 more tanks to breed fish in, so that'll be nice. All right, sorry about that, I was getting a phone call. Once we get this rack, that's going to give us a lot more space too. And this middle row right here, we were going to put racks here originally, but now I think we're going to use it for more packing area. The packing area right now, everybody's on launch, but it was pretty crowded right after Thanksgiving. We were, you know, shoulder to shoulder packing orders, getting them out. You got those staged for heat packs. The rainbows are really liking this cooler weather. That's something that I didn't realize until I actually went to see the rainbow fish in the wild, but they don't, not all of them, some of them like hotter temps, but for the most part, like even the bosemani, you know, they seem to like it like 74 would be a good temperature. But a lot of them, once it gets above 80, they're not very happy. Like in the summertime, these tanks were at like 80 degrees in the building here, and they weren't showing nearly this much color. So you could tell the fish is a lot happier with the cooler temps. And it's not that much cooler. Right now it's like 78 on the water temp, so my gimbal died, folks. So, well, that's pretty much it. Just showing you guys what we got going on, and we got, you know, a lot of projects in the works. Just trying to get them all accomplished. We got lots of goals. So, guys have been doing an awesome job getting it all put together. So, well, that's it. We're just going to keep it short and sweet today. So thanks everyone for watching today and get to see what we've been doing this past week. So hope everybody, you know, has a good Christmas. If possible, next Friday. We're not working on Friday because it's Christmas Eve, but if I get a chance, because I will be, you know, on the property at the farm, I will make sure that I go live, give everybody a shout out, and wish them a Merry Christmas, because it's a stressful time of year and it shouldn't be. So hopefully you guys are just chilling in front of your fish tanks and relaxing and not having to deal with all this, you know, stressing out, buying gifts and all the other madness. So I did get to see that Larry Johnson is having coffee with our friends. So shout out to Larry and those guys up there in Canada, our Toronto friends. I can't wait till we get together and have coffee in Africa. So all right guys, y'all have a good Christmas, and we'll talk at you later. Thank you.